Good morning. Welcome to Groundhog Day. Sorry, no, it's actually Thursday. Wednesday, the 4th of November. Perhaps we'll have the fireworks tomorrow after all that. Well, there's a surprise, eh? That blue wave that never happened so far. We'll see. He could still clinch it, but it's a tight old vote there in the US election. So that's to be contested by the looks of things. Let's look elsewhere then. In terms of potential news this morning, we've got the Bank of England at 12 o'clock, and then we've got the Feds at 7 o'clock. Neither are forecast to change anything. Certainly the Feds are unlikely to do so, but I'm sure they'll reiterate the need for fiscal stimulus, which, well, once we get a new president or a continuation of the president, whichever it's going to be, I'm sure something will be done there, but it's not happened at the moment. And Bank of England, it's no changes expected. I do wonder if they will do something, even if it's include the asset purchases, but whether they'll do something to try and stimulate things now that we've gone through this extra month lockdown in the UK and potential more to be added. So there we are. That's today's key news events. So 12 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. GMT. Okay, so looking at the technicals here, and it's anyone's call in terms of what's going on here. It's looking at this euro dollar. Well, obviously the day's not finished, so we can't take too much into today's action. But yesterday, a huge rally up there. I say, well, pretty decent rally. We haven't seen anything go like that for a while, and then suddenly it fell off the cliff face there. And well, at the moment, maybe trying to scrape its way back up there. We'll see. But it's as I look at this, it could go either way, and it's probably pretty tight to the election results. So we'll leave the euro alone for a moment. The pound may have its own problems. I say problems. It's still got. Well, there's discussions that Brexit talks are going to go into next week, which is a positivity. But then we've got the Bank of England. Well, as I said, I think that might be potentially a more positive aspect for the pound to a degree. Although if they cut rates, it will be a negative surprise. Looking at this though, well, same old here. It's pushed up overnight there. It fell off the cliff there. Just looking, it has dropped a little bit lower. Is there any divergences across here? Not really. On these lows, there's no real divergences. It does look a tad softer here at this stage, but again, I can't call that. Dollar yen. Dollar yen pushed up into its daily 50 almost nearly bullish engulfing on the previous 4-hourly, and well, this current one, which is just about to finish, maybe a bearish harami. Maybe we'll see some further downside. Looking at the markets here again, difficult one to call, where they're sitting in the middle here with, I mean, it's a flick of a coin effectively. Really going to have to let me see. They're going to have to show a hand maybe a bit more for me this morning. Aussie dollar again pushed on through the highest it's been for quite some time. Didn't manage to make new highs. Technically here it's still in this sort of rolling downward trend here with lower highs in general, but this spike did help things. Again, is it put enough to put a bit of a bottom here? We're going to see a bounce, but I could just throw a coin on a lot of these at this stage. There's no obvious direction. There's no divergences in where they've double bottomed or double topped. In this case, there's no real divergence for that. They could continue through running through there. So it's one of those mornings. I'm just looking at these charts at the moment. On this is an hourly time frame, and I would normally draw quite a lot from the hourly time frame looking for a trade, and there's nothing I can see on most of these markets that I want to be trying to do anything at the moment with. Just looking, all looking like they could turn either way. So it's a bit of patience for me there. Let's have a look across the other markets very briefly. Gold, well, it again, same old in the middle here. As I say, it's a very Groundhog Day here, and that chop all the way through here. I can't. Another one I can't call. S&P's looking soft. Really have sold off again, but well, you start maybe a little softer, but not. Yeah, maybe the higher lows coming through on this 4-hourly may give a bit more cheer to the upside potential there, but very difficult markets to call this morning. As I'm going to be sitting on my hands for quite a bit of this time, I think, in terms of waiting to see if we get an answer in this contest later on. Whether that gives us enough to get us into a bit of a trade. We may get a bit of movement coming out of the pound later, but it's a difficult one in terms of calling here. So I wish you a great day. If you haven't already done it, you can join us for 2-3 days today in our live trading room. There's a link on the bottom of this. It's your last chance. It's coming up tomorrow as well. So if you want to join us and listen to the chat, if not nothing else, get a bit educated. Have a good one. Bye for now.